Hare, Vai, 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 Hare. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਜਿਉ ਮੰਦਰ ਕੋ ਥਾਮੈ ਥਮਨ, ਤਿਉ ਗੁਰ ਕਾ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਮਨੈ ਅਸਥਮਨ। ਜਿਉ ਮੰਦਰ ਕੋ ਥਾਮੈ ਥਮਨ. Just like a temple or a building stands on pillars, similarly we need something for our mind to stand. Otherwise mind will wander here and there. Because if the building has no pillars, there are chances, even if we will construct the building, it will fall down. That's why pillars have to be very, very strong. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਥੰਮ ਗਏ ਆ ਮੰਦਰ ਦੇ, ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗ ਦੇ, ਘਰ ਦੇ, ਬਹੁਤ strong ਹੋਣੇ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ. They should be very powerful. Similarly, the mind is sukham. Now we were talking about physical thing, right? But the mind is sukham. Mind is invisible, is subtle. How can we make sure that mind also has pillars? With this, in the subtle body, in the sukham sharir, there is something called Nam. Nam is the place when we use our mind to connect with the Nam, then mind also will not go here and there. First, we need Guru's Shabad, as in Guru Mantar, as in Gurbani. Then we need a Sukham thing, as in Nam, so that our mind can stand. Now, in the previous Bani, we were discussing about, with Vaheguruji's Kirpa, the Bani's name was Thinti, as in the dates, as in the month of the lunar calendar, of the lunar cycle, 15 days. Now the next Bani of Kabirji is Var, Satvar. It's also called Satvar. That's why you will see Ra Gaudi Var, Kabir Jiyo ke Sat, because there are 7 days in a week. So now, from Sunday till Saturday, Kabir Sahib will tell us what to do and how to do and what to do. Ik Oankar Satgur Prasad. Vaheguruji is one through the voice of one Vaheguru. Tragun Maya. Everything in this world, Kita Pasao Eko Kwao, through his voice, through his sound Ong, this creation has been created. Kar as in the creation. Ik Oankar Satgur Prasad. Now, if we have to merge back in one, in Ik, what we have to do is we have to come out of this Tragun Maya and listen to that Shabad, listen to that Naam, listen to that Ong, so that we can merge back to our source. Jiste upjya nanaka, soi fir hua. Ik Oankar Satgur Prasad. And it can be only done with Gur Prasad, with Satgur Prasad, with the grace, with the blessing. Somebody says, I can do on my own. They cannot. We have to come in the Charan and the Sharan of Vaheguru. If we will not come in the sanctuary of Vaheguru, we cannot do that. That's why we have to do Ardas, Benti, Simran continuously, again and again, again and again, again and again, so that we can do that. You know, some people say that, oh, tusi tota ratan kar deo. That just like a parrot, you keep on saying one thing again and again. What is the benefit? When we do something again and again, what happens is it goes in our mind. It goes. And when people don't do it again and again, you know, some people, They will do Simran, Vaheguru, and then they will stop. Then the Simran will not continue in their head. That's why we have to do continuous Simran all the time. Whenever we are sitting in the Sangat, we don't have to stop in between. Yes, sometimes a little bit you have to stop when your throat is dry. That's a separate thing. When you cough or something, but you have to get into a habit of doing continuous Simran. Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah. No stopping. No stopping. And in one rhythm, in one way, we have to continuously do it. Then only it will go in our head. When it goes in our head, when we'll keep on listening our own voice, suni javange. Then in the night, let's say you're doing it. In the morning also you'll be doing it. In the whole night you'll be doing it. It will become a Rom Simran. It will become part of your body. Ik Oankar Sadgur Prasad. Then Sadgur Prasad will happen. Raag Gaudi Var Kabir Jio ke Sat. That's why seven vars are there. Var as in day. 7 days are there. And this is in the Raag Gaudi from Kabir Ji. First thing, Kabir Sahib is saying what you have to do 7 days a week, meaning all the time, andin, day and night. What you have to do? Bar har ke gun gavo. Bar, again and again. People say don't do it. Gurbani says do it. So you choose what you want to do. Bar har ke gun gavo. Again and again sing the praises. Chant again and again. What? Har ke gun gavo. You have to chant by remembering Vaheguru. By remembering Vaheguru all the time. Bar, rukna nahi. Continuously. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Bar, har ke gun gavo. Gurgam ped so har ka pavo. If you want to know the secret of the invisible Vaheguru, of the Nirankar Vaheguru, of the formless Vaheguru, what you have to do is you have to chant again and again. And no khojna kande. We read it, Gurmukh hoye, Sukaya khoje, hor sab parampalai. This is how we search our body inside. Tummy in, tummy out, vah, guru. From where the sound is coming, from where this air is coming. The breath is also coming from Vaheguru, from the Sach Vaheguru. The sound is also coming from there. From who is speaking, who is chanting, who is listening. Labna. How we search it? Okay, किस तरह पता चलेगा? जप के. Gurgam. That is when we will listen to the Guru. When we will listen to the Gur, Satgur, as in Gurbani Guru. Gurgam ped so har ka pavo rahao. Central idea. Rahao, wherever the Rahao is the central idea. And they connect with Gurus. Listen to the Guru. Listen to the Gurbani. Do the practical of Gurbani. Then only with Vaheguruji's Kirpa we will know the secret. Ped. Aadit kare Pagat Aramb. Atwar we कहने ਅਸੀਂ Aditwar, Atwar as in Sunday. Adit kare Pagat Aramb. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ on the Sunday. Sunday is the first day of a week. What we have to do on the Sunday? We have to start chanting. We have to start remembering Vaheguru. We have to become a Pagat. Although Pagati starts when you listen to the sound of Vaheguru. So if you are listening already to the sound, the first thing when you wake up, you should listen to that sound. I was talking with the Gurmukh Pyare just before this call. He said, Gurmukh Pyare was saying that sometimes the sound of the Anhad Bani, the Anhad Shabad, is very less, meaning it's not high pitch, it's low pitch. What should I do? I said, for everybody, when you wake up early in the morning, the sound will be very high pitch, or at least better than in the day, because when you wake up, there are less thoughts. There are less furne ਘੱਟ ਹੁੰਦੇ, thoughts ਘੱਟ ਹੁੰਦੇ. So that is the time what we have to do is we have to listen. Just sit, just do your bathroom stuff, right? Very quickly come back and sit straight with the back straight, with the back rest, or if you have a recliner, sit there and start listening to that voice. Adit kare Pagat Aramb Kaya Mandar Mansa Thamb. That's what we were discussing. Jo Mandar ko thame thaman tyo gur ka shabad mane asthaman. Kende this mandar, this Kaya the mandar, Kaya also is also called the mandar. Which Kaya is called mandar? That Sukham Kaya, Sukham Dehi. That's also a mandar. Now, in that there you have a naam. Kaya mandar has a naam. The Sukham Dehi, the real Dehi, the Kaya, Sukham Murat Naam Niranjan Kaya Ka Akar. It also has a naam. It also has that soul. It also has that Atma, Atamram. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਆਤਮ ਰਾਮ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੋੜ ਲਓ. Connect your mind with the pillar of that Kaya's naam, the soul, that mandar, that naam. Kaya mandar mansa thamb. Because mind cannot stay still until or unless it has a thumb, it has a pillar. Mansa thamb. Enas akhand so rahi jaye. And what you have to do is make sure day and night you have to connect with the naam, with the Gurbani Guru stuff. When you take a wisdom of Gurbani Guru, that's why everything, whatever happens in your life, check from Gurbani Guru what Gurbani Guru tells us. If we will not check with Gurbani Guru, then we will not be able to connect with the one Vaheguru. Now, one thing, because mind is sukham, mind is subtle, our thoughts are also subtle. Naam is also subtle. Gurbani Guru will tell us the paid, the secret on how to connect your mind with the Sukham Naam. And Maharaj says you have to do that day and night. Akhand. Akhand chedi cheez hondi jehdi khandi na jaye. Anas akhand so rahi jaye. And they make sure that you do the bhakti. Your surt should be focused again, continuously focused on the Naam, continuously. Now, if you are at the stage of Guru Mantar, what you should do? Continuously chant Guru Mantar. Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru. Now people will say, oh, I am in a work. How can I do that? That's why we have to learn how to go do Sas, how to do Antargat Simran. When you are doing Antargat Simran, Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Your mind is chanting, mind is listening. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. And sometimes you cannot do it because your focus is on the mind. What you can do is you can move your tongue. Focus on the tongue. Even if there is a problem, then invest on the technology. Buy some good AirPods, record your own voice, or listen to a recording of a Simran, of a chanting Saskara Simran. We have multiple recordings in our YouTube channel. Just put it on your ears, keep on listening. If you want Gyan and if you want love, more love and all, you can listen to the Kirtan, you can listen to the Gurbani. Whatever connects you with Vaheguru. But you have to do it continuously. That's why Maharaj has used the word Akhand. You say Akhand Part. Akhand Part ka matlab kya hota hai? For 48 hours, for 72 hours, you're continuously connected. Your mind is connected. So Rahi Jai, as in your Surt. So Rahi Jai, as in your Surt, your mind should continuously connect. To anhad ben sahaj mein bae. And if you will do that, so now this is very, very appropriate. And if you know remember we talked about the Panch Shabad. Now these 5 Shabads, initially when you start doing the Simran, when your mind is relaxed, initially your 5 sounds are on the 5 chakras. These 5 sounds open up in the Dar. And the first thing you will listen, Pancha Shabad Vajay Mat Gurmat Vadpagi Anad Vajya. The first thing with the Sahaj tune, when you are listening to the Sahaj tune, it will sound like a bansuri, bain. That's one of the sound. But that is only in the Dar. You know, bansuri in English, it is called flute. You hear the flute. So if you are doing this, which Kabir Sahib just mentioned, and as a khand surahi jai, then you will hear that flute also in there. And you can put it the dhyan. Or the sound will be like, I mean, I can just kind of give you a description with the worldly thing, but it is not exactly that, but very similar to that. Just like in a pipe, in a hollow pipe, somebody, you know, just English. When you put the breath in there, when you blow the air in the pipe, in the hollow pipe, when you blow the air, same kind of the sound. So if you have heard the flute and all, they do the same thing. That means that's a final stage of the air. After that, there's not going to be any air also. That's a nishani. Because if you will see, when you take a swas in, the swas will go only up till your forehead. After that, it will return back. There you will see the flute. That means you are in the dar already. So anhad bain sahaj mein bhai. But you will only listen to that bansuri, to that flute, when your mind will be in sahaj. Mind will be in the peace. अपने आप नहीं आ जानी है. Like if you will take a furna, कि मेरी है ना, if you take a thought, मैनू बांसुरी सुनदी है, I mean, that's Maya. This will automatically happen. This is a practical experience. That's why Bhagat Bani, Bhaktan di Bani, Bhagat Kabir ji, he was at the Satguru's Avastha. He is writing his practical experiences. He's just noting it down. And trust me, this will happen to you. And lot of you have already experienced that. So now what you have to do, sometimes people will hear the bansuri, they will open the eyes. They'll say, oh, see, I'm listening, because that home kicks in. And then you come back. No, whenever you're listening, surrender, surrender. Don't open the eyes. Just keep on, be there. Whatever is happening, let it happen. And Maharaj is saying the first day itself it will happen. ऐतवार नहीं हो जाना है. On the Sunday it will happen. तो अनहद बेन सहज में बाय बाय मतलब वज्जेगी. सोमवार सस अमृत चरे. And if you will be listening to the flute, and if Sunday you spent in the Smadhi, you went into the sun, and you were listening to the flute, your mind is awake. This story is right now going on for the awakened minds. The mind is awake now. The first stage is when you go to the Pelli and Duji Sun, you sleep, you merge in Sun, you don't know where you are. This is the third, Tisri Sun. Tisri Sun di kahani hai. That's the third Sun. When you're listening to that flute, when you're listening to the Sahaj Tun, and they along with that flute, along with that Sahaj Tun, Somvar Sas Amrit Tare Chare. Can they from the moon side, from the left hand side, and it can happen in between also. Somvar Sas Amrit Chare. Sas means moon. On the Monday, second day of the week, when you will be listening to that flute, what will happen? You will also taste the amrit. Your mind will experience the food, because the food of the mind is amrit. Just like for the body, the food is the normal food, whatever you eat, the physical food. For the mind, the amrit will trickle down from the moon. सोमवार सस अमृत चरै, चाखत बेग sagal bik hare. When you will taste it, chakat means when you will taste it, immediately all the poison of your mind will go away. What is the poison of your mind? Poison ki hai ji? Big sagar kinu kende? Big sagar is tamogun. Lust, greed, anger, attachment, ego. It will go away. But you have to sit in the samadhi for this. You have to chant, and after that you have to sit in the samadhi. When you sit in the samadhi, you don't do simran there. When you're listening to the flute, you are not doing simran there. You're only listening. सुने दुख पाप का नाश, सारे दुख खत्म हो जाएंगे. You listen, you're listening. First, you're chanting, and now you're listening. सोमवार सस अमृत चरै, चाखत बेग सगल बिखर है. When you will taste the amrit, when your mind will taste the amrit, all the poison, attachment, ego will slowly will wash away. The poison will go away from your mind. Bani rokya rahe duar. And this happened because of Satguruji's Bani. This is a kirpa. Don't think you did something else. Don't get into ego again. ऐना कहना ऐदा हो गया जी, मेरे नाल ऐदा हो गया. Some people, yeah. That's why you have to be very cautious. When you discuss your spiritual experiences, don't discuss with the people who don't know the value of that. Be silent. अपने अंदर ही रहो. Only discuss in the Sangat, only discuss with the Gurmukhs. ਐਵੇਂ नहीं सारे अगे बोलना शुरू कर देना. Right? Because you tell them, you don't tell them, they will have no value. Because this is very precious. बहुत precious है ना. किसी को सोना होवे घर दे विच, if you have a gold or if you have a jewelry or a diamonds or jewels or some money, you don't tell it to everybody. Oh, I have this, I have that, I have this. You only tell it to your confidants, right? Only to your family or somebody, because your family knows the value. Now, this family is different. Adhyatmak family is different. Physical family is different. Physical family, maybe they are not interested in knowing your spiritual experiences, so you don't even tell them. But with the Gurmukhs, we have to share these things, so that if we are stuck somewhere, we need to come out of it, right? So the Gurmukh says, oh yes, I also went through this. Now what happened is, I started getting an ego and I lost my experience. That's why Kabir Sahib is saying, Bani rokya kahe rahe duar. Can they physical also you have to read the Gurbani, and then mentally you have to listen to that Anand Bani. और जड़ी बीन चल रही है, जड़ी flute चल रही है, जड़ी बांसुरी चल रही है, you have to continuously listen in the samadhi every day. Bani rokya rahe dwar. And when I say listen, as in you don't have to try, you don't have to forcefully listen. You have to surrender. है ना? When you surrender, whatever is happening in the samadhi, let it happen. Don't force yourself. अपने आप ही फुरना नहीं लेके आना कि मैं सुनना है. Don't bring a thought that I have to listen. Just keep on, be there continuously, whatever is happening. But the mind has to be sahaj. And best way to listen is early in the morning when you just get up. Because there the sound is very loud. And then in the daytime, read the Gurbani. Listen to the Katha again and again. We have so many lectures now. We are on 344 rangs. You can listen to it again and again with Vaheguruji's Kirpa. So that Gyan is very important. Because without the Gyan, mind will not stop. Thamani banana. Gur Shabad and Shabads are the only two things which will make a pillar for your mind. That's why Gurbani is very important. Bani Rokya Rahe Duar. Then you will stay in that door, in the 10th door. To man matavaro pivanahar. Then your mind will be intoxicated with that in Sahaj Avastha. You will not like worldly tastes. Your mind will be amazed with that. मस्त हो जाएगा जिन्हों कहते हैं मन मस्त 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 जाएगा तो मन so Guru Kabir Sahib is saying man has an anchor कहते मेरा मन ऐसा मतवारिया गया when I drank that amrit in the Dasam Dwar, when I listened to that flute in the Dasam Dwar. To man matwaro pivan har. And the whoever will keep on drinking that amrit, keep on listening, keep on chanting, whichever stage you are. बार बार करना है बार बार again and again again and again we will then reach to that stage. If we will not do it again and again, you know what happens? And I was telling these Gurmukhs also, very, very important when you are doing Simran, also Sahasgira Simran, don't stop. Now, sometimes what happens is, and this is a common problem, especially when you are starting the Simran, you don't do a Simran for more than 5-10 minutes. Trust me, 15-20 minutes is then you start getting little bit anand, very little anand after 15-20 minutes. Ideal time, and you don't have to do it from day one, increase it for 5 minutes, but the ideal time is when you are starting, and this is only for the beginners. 15 minutes, 20 minutes start, but you have to go till make a target of 1.5 hour, 2 hours continuously. And in this 1.5 hour, 2 hours, you don't have to stop in between. ਉੱਥੇ ਰੁਕ ਗਏ ਹੋ ਜਾਓਗੇ ਫਿਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ continuously bar, and you will see in no time, in the matter of days, you will start going in the sun, you'll start going into sleep, and then you will say, oh, I was doing Simran, I don't know where I was, I've slept. Then the complaint will be different, but it's all kirpa. It's all the grace. Step by step, you'll go from the next body, one body to another body, another body to another body. Now people sometimes get stuck in the sleep. They just sleep. They will do 10 minutes, 5 minutes Simran, they will sleep. Now that's also a problem, because then after some time your mind has to wake up. Not the body, mind has to wake up. And that will only happen if you will do more and more Simran, go more and more in Samadhi. But if you are busy in watching TV, doing social media, eating food, then that will not happen. Possibly nahi hoega. That's why Maharaj says, Alpahar, Sulapsi, Nindra, Thoda Khana, Thoda Sona. These are the secrets of the Gurbani. Bani Rokya, Rahe Duar, तो मन मतवारो पीवन हार. मन फिर मस्ती जा जाएगा. Initially आखण औखा साचा नाओ, then later साचे नाम की लाग है भूख. First it is difficult to chant, but then the stage will come, you will always want to be in that stage of intoxication. भूख लग जाएगी फिर खान दी, है ना. किस केड़ी चीज खानी है ਅਸੀਂ अमृत पीना. That is the food of our mind, right? हाँ जी गुरमुख प्यारे हो. Any questions? सवाल किसी ਦਾ?
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ.
You know, Viji, you said that we should sit. Like, I think the problem is that sometimes, like, our body doesn't allow us to sit as well. How can we keep still our body
Do a
while?
yeah. So some secrets, the meditation pillow, put it under
Hanji.
your back, right?
Oh yeah, you
When,
once said that you'll share a photo of a meditation pillow
yeah.
somewhere.
So sorry, can you say that again? I think I missed.
Once I think you mentioned that you'll share the photo of your meditation pillow.
Yeah. Do you want me to share it again?
Yes, please. I haven't seen it. Maybe you shared it before
Okay.
I
Yeah,
haven't
I'll
seen it.
I'll put it in. But again, I will say just go and check whatever is easier for you. It can be just a normal pillow also, whatever works for you, right? But
Okay.
your back should be, if your back is little bit up and your good day, your knees are a little bit down, that is better. But sometimes what happens is we choose a place where our back goes back really back and our knees are up, and sometimes it's problematic. You will start having the pain in the knees and all that stuff. Your attention will go there, right? But
हाँ
I
जी.
will still share whatever I have. I don't know if you get, probably you'll get the same thing in UK also, but mine is
Okay.
pretty old. But I will still see if we have same thing in the Amazon. I'll share it with you guys.
Okay. Thank you.
हाँ जी. और क्वेश्चन जी किसे था?
Vijay, I don't think I understood. What is this meditation pillow?
So, Panji, it's just like a normal pillow. It's not nothing special. You sit on it. So when you sit on it, is what happens is your back, your back is a little bit up, right? And your knees are on the floor, right? So it helps in sitting for more time. It's more relaxing and all.
Oh, okay. And how would you be sharing that? I just want to make sure I
Oh,
also
it's
get
you.
that.
You can actually check on the Amazon. Nothing. I'm not selling anything.
No, not
you know.
selling anything. I just sending. Okay. So I should just look for
Yeah,
meditation
look
pillow.
for it. I will share what I have, right?
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that will also work for you, right? Everybody's different. Your body is different, right?
Okay.
So yeah. So many meditation pillows are there, and it always help, right?
Okay. Thank you.
हाँ जी. और जी किसी का सवाल?
Yeah, मेरा सवाल है वे कि there are professions ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ because we have to focus on the work. um so if you're working 8 to 10 hours a day, 8 to 10 hours a day, mind is not saying Vaheguru Vaheguru, because I mean I'm just talking about myself. अगर जो मैं काम करती हूँ अगर मैं वो कर रही हूँ, then I am so involved in that, and if I'm not involved I cannot do my work. um I cannot say Vaheguru Vaheguru. That means I have much limited time to do Simran, and no wonder I'm not able to get to any state.
No, no,
you know
no.
because I don't have 2.5 or 1.5 hour to do
Yeah,
the
but you can
Simran.
always listen, Panji, right? Even if you're working, you can
Uh-huh.
always put your AirPods on your ears, and you can still listen. You don't have to chant. You're just listening at that point of time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So that's why I'm saying listen to the recording all the time, whole day.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you
Okay,
are in
thank.
meetings, you take it out, right? When you're
Okay.
talking with somebody, just take it out and then put it back again.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
हाँ जी. आओ जी गुरमुख प्यारो सिमरन करिए जी. वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु. हाँ जी गुरु प्यारो, सेवा कर लो. वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह.
Guru, Vay, 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 Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru। अंतर्गत सिमरन वाहिगुरु जी, मनी बोले मनी सुने। वाहिगुरु जी हम अवगुण परे एक गुण नाही, अमृत छाड़ बिखे बिख खाई, माया मोह भरम पै भूले, सुत दारा से प्रीत लगाई। एक उत्तम पंथ सुनियो गुर संगत, तह मिलंत जम त्रास मिठाई। एक दास पाट की रथ की, गुरु रामदास राखो शरणाई। एक दास पाट की रथ की, गुरु रामदास राखो शरणाई। बोल चुक दी की माँ जी वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह।